That means he does not go through into Superpole. So in the Superpole, second out of 3 in Val Thorens, Nate Berton. Peugeot E208 in Berton's hands has been equally quick and occasionally unlucky this season. Last 3 weekends he's been very good, and he ends up setting the fastest time in Superpole. Championship leader JB Dubourg, last year's runner-up in the Renault Zoe, second fastest. And the only one of his championship rivals to get through into the second Superpole, Aurélien Panis, only 4th. So JB on a real roll now. Looks like the momentum is definitely in his favour. Aurélien Panis, 3rd point scorer for the day, but Yann Erlaché only 8th. So he doesn't get into the super final either. He'll have to go in the final. But it's that 15-point gap to JB Dubourg that now rules Erlaché out of the title race. It is a 2-horse race. Panis, the champion, versus last year's runner-up Dubourg. So, it's the Renault that makes a good start, Aurélien Panis. The Audi hasn't been the quickest off the line, but Panis always super aggressive. Yellow flags down at the hairpin, so he can't make a move there. He's going to have to work very hard indeed for this. Ideally, he has to win it to stop JB Dubourg. Can't rely on the champion, the 4-time champion, making mistakes. So JB Dubourg, the race leader from Benjamin Rivière. Panis under pressure from Berton. And Olivier Pide, the 6th of our cars. There were 60 kilos on board for winning the previous race. The previous day's action. JB Dubourg is not going to be able to escape here. But he has the lead. Benjamin Rivière in 2nd place on board with Aurélien Panis. See how busy the drivers are. The car darting from rut to rut. Never mind all the sideways action, just scrabbling for grip, always trying to find where the most traction is. On ice, the same as on wet tarmac or dry tarmac, speed needs traction. We've got the winter tyres, we've got all the studs, but you have to find where the grip is. On board with Nate Berton, we're in 4th place here in the Peugeot E208. You can see that Panis is just starting to creep away a little in front. Super busy. Drivers need fantastic reflexes and experience. And JB Dubourg has got probably the most in the field of this Trefil Andros ice racing. That really helps as well. Benjamin Rivière doing a good job of staying with him. And that extra 60 kilos of success ballast in the leader's car means it is hard for him to escape. They are starting to dig through the ice towards the tarmac. With all the torque these cars have, instant power, instant torque, it does mean that it's pretty tough for the ice to survive 3 days of racing, even with the ice cold temperatures we've got here. In the blizzard conditions, visibility a little worse than it might otherwise be. Panis trying to find a way to get by 2nd place Benjamin Rivière, but the Peugeot is tantalisingly out of reach. He's going to have to try and force an error from the Peugeot driver. And all the time, Dubourg is just creeping another metre or two away. You can see we're breaking through the ice down to the tarmac underneath. Panis on the inside, again deep in under braking. Enzo Ede a long way behind in the Elite Pro category. These drivers all super experienced, a lot of them professional racers. JB Dubourg, Aurélien Panis, Nate Berton earn their living in the summer racing, or in JB's case, rally crossing cars. So they spend a lot of time in competition. And Enzo Ede, GT racing, another pro racer, but this is very different. Dubourg 1 lap away potentially from the title, and he's got the extra point as well for the fastest lap despite that 60 kilos. That's what having a free rein does for you. Nate Berton under pressure in the background from Olivier Pernot, and Panis pushing hard, almost contact. Berton hanging on from Pernot. Nico Prost there watching his teammate on his way potentially now to the title. JB Dubourg, his dad Dominic was watching. The checkered flag is out. JB Dubourg takes victory. He wins the race and he wins his 5th Trophy Andros Championship title, his first electric trophy. And there is his dad. There are his teammates in the DA Racing squad. JB Dubourg, pole, the winner, the champion. The second part of the season has really been his. Started well and just kept getting better and better. So a 5th title for JB Dubourg. Philippe Desroux took 6, Varmula 10. Dominic Dubourg.
Yes!
His dad offering his congratulations, family, friends, and the team